Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to Call of Duty Vanguard. In my past few videos, especially with Black Ops 6 coming out, I've been revisiting all these old Call of Duties, going back to like Cold War and Modern Warfare. Now, I've been really looking forward to Vanguard. This game is regarded as one of the worst Call of Duties we've ever had. Now, it's been what, like 3 years or so? I wanted to take another look at this game, see how well it's aged, see how many people are still playing it as well. I feel like this is gonna be really interesting. First of all, my character right here, for some reason, this is the only game in the past like however long. I've tried kind of smoothing it out, but there's no option to turn off anti-aliasing. But besides from that, just looking at all the loadouts and stuff, bro, how did we deal with this for a year? How many attachments is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They gave us 10 attachments for every gun, plus proficiency and a kit. We had some decent perks as well. It was basically just like Modern Warfare, except we had Ninja. You had the option to equip Ninja and Dead Silence. Okay, now let's see if I can get into a game. There is a no limit shipment playlist if we really can't find anyone. We've got TDM, Domination, Hardpoint, Ship House. Okay, surely there's someone. One thing I do admit that I like about this game is the combat pacing option. This is probably like one of the few additions that were actually good. You know, just being able to have your own preference of how you want to play, whether you want to play with like a bunch of people, everyone just running around, it's like chaotic. You want to play more tactical, chilled out lobby with less people in it. I'm kind of surprised I haven't brought this back before because I think a few people actually really enjoyed this. Oh my, dude, this feels so weird. Oh my. Dude, the TTK in this game is actually crazy. I'm gonna have to get used to the movement and stuff as well. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm pretty sure Call of Duty Vanguard, along with maybe like Infinite Warfare, this is probably the least I've ever played a Call of Duty game. No exaggeration. I did not enjoy this game at all. I wasn't even like really looking forward to it. I remember before launch, it was kind of split 50-50. Like a lot of people didn't really look forward to this game because, you know, the whole World War II setting. No one really wants to play in like a World War II thing anymore. Another half of the community was kind of being a little optimistic because keep in mind at the time we had the best movement we've ever had in a Call of Duty game, and then immediately after we had Cold War. You know, that went back to like the roots of Call of Duty, not really like crazy slide canceling and bunny hopping stuff. We were essentially being told that Vanguard was gonna be like Modern Warfare, but just reskinned as like a World War II game. Now that is kind of true to an extent. It's still like, dude, no one wants to play in a World War II setting anymore. That time passed like a bunch of years ago, you know, when World War II came out and like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. The fatigue for the setting is like super real. I think I felt that really hard as well. I'm not really, even when a Call of Duty game is like ass, right? Everyone, and me included, we always have that like first 2 weeks, first month of like, we're like, this game's actually pretty fun. It's not that bad. And then the post-nut clarity hits. And then we're like, oh no, it's actually pretty ass. But for some reason, I don't know if anyone else felt like this. I didn't even get that feeling when the game came out. No exaggeration. I think I played the game for like a good 40 minutes and I was like, this is actually like, all right. I played for maybe like 50 minutes and then I was just like, this game isn't good. I didn't even get that feeling of like, I didn't even get to gaslight myself into thinking it was good. It was just, it wasn't fun. And I don't know exactly what it was that I didn't enjoy about it. Overall, just like the World War II setting was just not doing it for me. I feel like we kind of got spoiled with like Modern Warfare and Cold War, and then like, I don't want to go back to this. Overall, that, honestly, the maps were like, the maps aren't bad in this game, but they're not like great. You know, when you hop in a game, your brain automatically just decides like, these maps are the ones I like, these maps are so like irrelevant in my brain. All the maps, maybe besides from like Shipment and Das House, are all irrelevant in my brain. I could not name you one map besides from those two in this game. Everything about this was just like so forgettable. Like in my brain, everything just meshed and mushed into like the same thing. Like nothing about this was, it just wasn't fun. I don't know. But I mean, like what else can you do with a World War II game, right? And the thing with the movement, there was a whole point where people were like, oh, it's gonna be like Modern Warfare movement. So we didn't exactly get that at the time. When you do your attack sprint, you can slide cancel, but then they added a delay before you can start your attack sprint again. So immediately after you attack sprint, your character kind of just sprints for a bit and then the attack sprint comes back. Which I mean, like at the end of the day, I guess it's not as bad as just not having it at all. I mean, like it definitely doesn't feel crazy or anything, but oh my god, Jesus. I forgot they made a whole point of like destructible walls and stuff in this game. Dude, we do not need all that. It is not Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, besides from that, the movement feels fine. It's just kind of jarring with like the sprint delay and stuff. But I imagine like after playing for a while, you get used to it. One thing I have noticed though, the time to kill in this game is disgustingly fast. Like half the time I can't even react to where the bad guys are. Like, what are you supposed to do? It does feel good shooting at people, but when you die, it's like tilting as fuck. I don't know, there's like good and bad with fast and slow TTK. You know, having like too low health, you die super fast. Having too much health, it promotes like hand holding and stuff. Dude, I literally can't find anyone. They're all sitting in the back of this one, I think. Let's try the STG. I don't know, I feel like overall, this game was just a whole bad year for Call of Duty. It was atrocious, especially Warzone as well. We had Caldera and the whole Kong vs Godzilla Fortnite event thing. I wasn't really playing Warzone at the time. I think a lot of people were kind of just stuck to Rebirth at that point. Caldera was like cool, right? In terms of design, like it wasn't that bad. I think a lot of just Vanguard stuff, especially that map, it's just not nice to look at. Even just looking at this game right now, like this map does not look good, like visually. Like it looks good, but it doesn't look good, like the way that Modern Warfare Cold War looked. Same with Caldera as well. Everything's kind of like gray and green and like In terms of like the map design, I don't remember it being bad or anything. Everything about Vanguard is just This has to be like the most auralist Call of Duty we've ever had. I feel like I'd unironically play Infinite Warfare over this if I could. Realistically, is this game that bad? Like, I guess no. People kind of blew it out of proportion about how like seriously shit this game is, but I mean, it's definitely shit, but like, I don't know. Like, how do you guys feel about Modern Warfare 2 now? I know the big hype was like, oh, Modern Warfare 2, and then everyone kind of hates it now, right? Vanguard is garbage, right? But Modern Warfare 2 was like garbage and boring. I don't know how else to describe that. Like, this game was bad, right? But Modern Warfare 2 was just like, I'm comparing a pile of shit with like a glass full of piss right now. It's like going to a concert and the person performing is like so hilariously bad. You can tell they're bad and they can tell they're bad. And then you go to a different concert and then the person that you're watching is just like not even entertaining. How were the camo challenges for this game? I remember it being kind of crazy. So we had gold, diamond, and atomic. Honestly, gold and diamond, I feel like the cameras in this game are kind of Atomic is also like, it's not bad, but we've had better. I'd take it over Damascus though, I think. Gold was kind of diamond kind of looks like a cheese grater. Okay, I was so confused at first. Like, the whole menu is laid out like how you would like daily challenges and stuff. So to get gold, you have to get 50 headshots, 400 kills, 50 multi-kills, 100 close range kills. So actually, it's supposed to be 30 bloodthirsties, 50 long shots, 250 kills with these 10 attachments. I'm assuming like 100 kills with these certain attachments equipped or whatever. We also had the zombies challenges as well. Oh my god, Dark Aether. They actually just slapped like Green Tiger and then moved it a bunch. Does anyone know how long it took to make this game? Like, surely they were under a deadline or something. I remember the absolute worst part for grinding was leveling up your guns. Like, you see over here, my STG is level 70. I do not remember the ADS being like this slow. What the? Oh wow, okay. Something about this default scope as well is so zoomed in. Like super magnified. It kind of reminds me of like the AX50. Also, I've never seen like half of these maps in my life. Honestly, if they were even at launch, I wouldn't remember. I remember zombies in this game was fucking atrocious as well. It has to be one of the worst zombies we've ever gotten. They got rid of round base as well, right? I think Treyarch worked on that zombies as well. I don't know what they were cooking, but I don't know, man. Even the campaign as well. Campaign was super short. Everything about this game was just like super lackluster. That's what I'm wondering. Like, this game had to be under some kind of deadline, right? Because there's no way they got time to work on this and then this is what came out. Going back to this game, I feel like it's like solidified more of how I felt about it. I'm really surprised that a lot of people are still playing this game though. I mean, if I'm being honest, it's basically just what you remember. Now, is it all bad? No. I'll give him points for some stuff. Like, again, like the combat pacing. But I don't know, this game is fucking doo-doo. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I'll see you around.